Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to some more TinyRogues action. It is great to be here and I hope you're doing well today, folks. I've got another run on the docket today. This is going to be featuring a character that I'm really intrigued by, and that is the Jester. So the Jester has a really cool innate trait, Deception, meaning on dash our next weapon attack will deal a guaranteed critical and lethal hit at the same time, which sounds really strong. But it also kind of seems like it's all about managing your dashing, right? So, really interested to use this. The Jester is, of course, a dex-based character with a little splash of intelligence. Has some cool, circus gear here. And I'm excited to get right into it. So, we're going to go with the bomb pouch, Cinder 16. The campfire looks like this. And a few highlights here. We're going to rock Evergreen to keep our stamina high so we can, make use of Deception. And we also have Stamina Scout, which will give equipment items a greater chance to drop. Basically, things that will boost our stamina. So that's kind of what we're looking at here, folks, and we're going to hop right on in. And while we're hopping in here, if you are enjoying the content on the channel, please consider becoming a subscriber. Help a small channel grow. And if you think I'm doing a good job, please also give the video a like. It really does help me out, and I really appreciate it. So what do we have here? We have the tortoise-like circus knives. Yikes. The Harlequin costume, +1 stamina is nice. Jester boots, increased stamina recovery speed, and then cap and bells. So obviously this is a character that's kind of all about stamina. So let's see if we can take advantage of that, of course. And I'm really excited to kind of try out this new trait here. So obviously you want to dash, and then you want to make sure you do secure the hit. A missed hit will do nothing for you. Let's go blood chest here. So this is definitely something I got to get used to. Usually I'm dashing to save my life, right? Dashing to avoid the enemy, not necessarily dashing to attack into the enemy here. So we'll get better at it as we go, of course. And we have the Drake charm here. Could come in handy, maybe. We'll certainly see. What do we have here? The Flame Burge. Excellent. Doesn't scale with Dex, but that's alright. We'll certainly use this. It's a much better weapon than what we had. Event room, you bet. And what do we have here? Okay, so this is Magic Find. I believe this is super effective attacks. Let's go with the Magic Find Squirrel here. I don't recall what the owl does. I think it's something related to magic-based weapons. Yeah, 10% increased Magic Find. Can't go wrong there, folks. We're all over this. So yeah, you can see the potential with Deception here. I'm really excited to kind of build this out a little bit more, get a decent weapon. Here we go, the Ember Ring. Okay, so that actually goes well with our sword here. We'll certainly take that. Lollipop for intelligence. We don't have a key. Man, just not getting any kinds of drops here. At least as far as room rewards go. It's been the Secret Service rooms, right? X marks the spot. Shout out to you, Nicholas, if you are watching. It's been the X marks the spot rooms that are really carrying the weight here. Okay, so we have a guaranteed charm, guaranteed boots. We do have boots on, so let's go with the charm. And we have the Gabo King here. Let's see how he likes burn damage. See if I can make use of my deception skill here. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. So lethal hits deal double damage, I do believe. And you see the mighty damage potential there of the Jester. Alright, so I'm digging this character. Definitely digging this character. So what do we have for our first reward here? A bunch of just common items here. Yikes. Alright, we have the Energy Charm. Okay, so I mean, there's utility there for sure. Gold Amulets. Bomber Garb. Shout out to Bomberman. And the Torch. We're using a two-handed weapon, correct. So let's go with the Energy Charm. And rock and roll. Alright, floor 2, it is not the Forgotten Mine, unfortunately. We look forward to that here on the channel. So let's go with the candy. I mean, we haven't even received an experience point yet, which is kind of troubling. We'll get that nice and short up here. Uncommon weapons or a key. I mean, I think you gotta take the weapons. Firebomb Codex. We have the Double Axe, and we have the Kunai. So the Kunai is, of course, our dex scaling weapon. Let's go with it. Should have probably taken the key in retrospect. Okay. Alright, so let's go with the bombs, because... Well, I suppose we could go with the warrior sash and just blow up the chest. Why don't we try that? So let's bomb it. Boom. Got a soul heart, some gold. Okay, take it. Let's go with the lollipop here. Amazingly, we haven't gotten any dexterity upgrades yet. This run might be cursed here, folks. We're gonna find out. The door does not like the blast radius. Garnet bracelet. Each point of strength grants top end damage. Okay, well, we literally have 0 strength. Pawn shop, don't really need it. Let's go with the consumable. Man, could I use some dice. And see, that's what I mean by the dodging in to set up the attack, right? Got to get a little better at that. Alright, we have zinc. So, intelligence. I mean, it's not really what I'm looking for. Green blossom, though. That's very nice. And we get key, some bombs, power shard, another soul heart. Okay. Oops. All right, let's roll. +3 intelligence again, man. What is going on with this run? Are we destined to use magic weapons? I suppose we are, right, with the flame burge. I took a hit there, man. This is a kind of a sketchy room with the black hole in place. All right, leveling up. Maniforge bolts, dominance, and elemental focus. 2% increase effective buffs and aura radius. You've dealt exactly 1 elemental damage type in the past 4 seconds. Gain 100% increase effect. I mean, this goes really well with our fire sword. Suppose let's do that and try to specialize this build to elemental damage. Guaranteed accessory or charm. Let's go with the charm. And we have the Lich. Alright, so the Jester really does have a lot of potential for damage here, doesn't he? Down goes the Lich. In fact, the Lich was kind of shredded. Kind of a goofy build so far. Getting a lot of intelligence upgrades. In fact, where are we at? 10 intelligence. My goodness. Alright, we have the shield charm here. Or the block charm. So that's really good. War boots. Plus 50 equip load capacity. 100% ruthless hit chance at close range. Is the 2 set there. And then we have the fairy crown. Plus 5 dex. But then we give up our taunt. And then each point of dexterity it grants... Let's go with the block charm. I love the block charm. And then for this one, I'm thinking we go high heavens. So I really hate using a key on this. But it kind of makes sense to go high heavens, right? Brawler charm, so that's melee damage. Magus amulet, +1 mana. And if you get the set, magic find, muscle charm. Okay. I mean, I think we can make use of the muscle charm for sure, because we have 0 strength, like literally 0. So let's do that. Brawler charm, I mean, it's decent. Better than the Drake charm. So let's go with that. Magus amulet, just don't see myself rocking that. So our alignment is a little more taking shape here. And what do you know? We get our first dex upgrade. Finally. Yeah, so I don't think dodging directly into the enemy is the way. So I've got to reformulate my plan of attack. Puzzle ring. Well, you've dealt exactly 4 different elemental types. Okay, it kind of goes blatantly against what we're trying to do here. Cursed lollipop. I mean, that damage potential, the lethal critical hit, it's pretty mighty. And let's see how the meaty boys handle this. I suspect they won't be handling it too well. I mean, if I can get like a bow or some type of weapon that homes in on the target, then I can make much better use, I think, of our innate traits. Let's go with the backup armory here. We have the claymore. So that does scale with Dex, but it's not Intelligence, which is our top stat. And then Crystal Flail. I mean, Crystal Flail seems okay. Still not really all that great. Let's go with the wooden chest here. Just melting things with deception here. Alright, a whetstone. Do we just use that right off the floor? Sure. What are you gonna do? Tavern. Or random consumable. Let's go with the tavern. Alright, what do we have here? We have some dice. This guy's not impressed, right? Yeah, he's not impressed. We do have some dice from the dice guy. Lawful interaction. Can also stack some more dice here. Or do I roll and hope for the dryad? And then maybe bomb guy? We're getting dice, right? I think I'm going to double down on dice. Since we're using gambling terms, right? So let's do that. Let's get a beer. A little road beer for the traveling Jester show. And then we're obviously going this way. You watch, this is going to be the room with Secret Service. See you later, Centurion. Nice try. Alright, we need bombs. Pretty bad. Key or candy? Let's go with the candy. Dragonfly's always giving me problems, man, I tell ya. Alright, random companion or guaranteed gloves. Let's go with the gloves. Tangle Maja. See if we can get these robots out of here quick. Alright, Tangle Maja, just you and me, buddy. So bring it. Alright, 4 and 1 down. Alright. The Jester is pretty formidable. Though this is a pretty goofy run so far. Very intelligence heavy. 16 intelligence. My goodness. Alright, what do we have here? I see a bunch of just useless set items. Physical damage. The Dark Moon Pendant. Arcane Slippers. Picking up a Mana Star recovers 1 stamina. That's interesting. Could also gold dice this for a different set of gloves. I mean, I think... I think that's decent. I'm gonna gold dice this. I'm just so underwhelmed by that. Alright, let's hope for something a little better. Here's an epic. The Homunculus Ring. Alright, so we have the Oven Mitts. 25% increased burn duration and tick speed. Goes with our kit pretty well. The Homunculus Ring. So we could get another squirrel. Bear Pelt Cape. I'm going to go with the Oven Mitts. We might be going in on a fire build here, folks. Just maybe. Just maybe. Alright, floor 4. Here we go. The Catacombs. Yes, let's grab these bombs here for sure. Even over the health fountain. Super chickens. Alright, that burn takes him out. Let's scout the floors. Nothing. We have rare weapons here. That one gets denied by cursed. Disintegration Scepter. We have the Slow Coral Flail. Shock Wand. So that's lightning damage. This is energy damage. Let's go with the Shock Wand, I suppose. It is one type of elemental damage, right? Although it's not fire damage, of course. Yeah, who am I kidding? Who am I kidding? Alright, we have a blood chest mimic. Yikes. This is terrifying. Gotta do it, and we gotta be good. So let's go. Let's stack the burn on him. Alright, we got him. And what do we have? All kinds of charms, of course. Okay, so... Rabbit charm, we have the slow druid bible, the barbed wire staff. So this inflicts bleed. Okay. It's a bit underwhelming. The flask charm, I do like the flask charm. Do we need this right now? We do not. So let's go with the flask charm. And I think what I can do is I can toss down... Let's get rid of the kunai. Take the muscle charm. And as far as the shock wand goes, obviously we'll have a use for that. Let's get rid of this Drake charm. Just don't see myself using it. And into the pawn shop. The much needed pawn shop, that is. Alright. Crystal flail. See ya. Garnet bracelet. We're not in on strength. We just aren't. Puzzle ring. Not in on that. Muscle charm. Kind of like the idea of maybe holding on to that. Blacksmith. No key, though. Let's go with the gold. I gotta remember I have red dice as well. Meaty boys, what's up? Get bled there, bud. Alright. X marks the spot. Where you at? Soul shop. Let's take the bombs. Let's keep stacking that good stuff. Haven't really been getting much by way of rewards here, have we? +1 intelligence. My goodness. They just keep giving me intelligence. Could be because I'm using a magic-based weapon, perhaps. But we do secure a level up. Apocalypse Combustion Hex Touch. On tally of 5 burn ticks on an enemy, or when a burning enemy dies, trigger a fiery burst. Alright, we're in on that. Hopefully we can see that work for us. Slow the Separator. This is guaranteed ruthless hits. Okay, we have boots and a helmet. I think the taunt is pretty good. Let's go with the boots. Actually, we can re-roll this. Set item or body armor. Let's go with the body armor. We have the vampire here. Let's sunshine the vampire with fire. Let's light him up. Alright, so that fire and burn damage is doing pretty good. Oh yeah. We're kind of low-key melting bosses here. I mean, this isn't an unorthodox build, I would think, for the Jester. But we're melting stuff here. Here's the Firebird charm. Man, we were just getting hooked up with charms. Missile Vest. Launch a missile that explodes. That's really funny. Life Vest, +1 hearts. Hunter Cloak, 20 critical hit chance. My goodness. We got to go with the Firebird charm. It's just a matter of what do you take off, right? I think you can probably take off the Brawler charm here. It's going to have the same effect, 10% increase in damage. But it's just a better weapon, if you're using a fire weapon, of course. Which we have been blessed with a lot of fire-supporting items. So our first beef shows up on floor 5 here. Gotta take this. Just gotta. Alright, Cursed Keys, or a golden chest. Let's re-roll it. Blood chest. Yeah, we're doing good on that. Alright, take him out. And what do we have? Protein. Sure thing. More zinc. Yeah, this is going to be a high intelligence run for sure. The beef. Yep. Let's go with the beef. Use that flask. Use that deception. +2 strength there. Starting to grind up on some strength here. 1 key or a pawn shop. Let's go with the key. You'd hate to need one and not have one, right? Got some heavily armored scorpions here. But they're no match for the burn damage. Bombs or a soul. Let's go with the bombs here. I like being healthy on my bomb supply. And we have the Centurion on the field here. Comes busting through the wall like the freaking Kool-Aid man, right? Like, who's gonna pay for this, Centurion? Are you accountable? Are you responsible? Health fountain. Yeah, we could use this. Alright, down goes the snake, and we get all of our flasks refilled. Very nice. Here's another refill. Don't need it anymore. But we can get the beef. Alright, so Block does proc off there. He got me. What can I say? We have the Titan Ring. 100% crushing hit chance with two-handed weapons. My goodness here, folks. I mean, you just have to take it. You have to take it, even over this. Okay, so very lovely. Petrified Monostar. Yeah, we'll be taking this as well. So now the damage output will be great. And shout out to Succulent Quarter if you're listening. Thank you so much for your support. Succulent Quarter is a huge fan of the lightning and crushing damage combo. Very strong combo. And I would agree. Let's go with the epic item here. Let's take him down. Sphinx, like, you just got nothing. You are a relic of the past, buddy. You're sitting alone in the desert. You're very cool and very impressive. One day, I hope to see ya in the flesh, right? But you're just doing nothing. You're doing nothing. And you got nothing. I'll see you later. Alright, let's secure a good reward here, right? Let's get something real impactful. A bunch of epics here. Not really seeing stuff that I like. Sylph Gloves, +1 revive on Defy Death. Okay. Occult Mark. Draining, yeah, Corruption. Devil Charm. Yeah, we have Turn to the Side of the Light. An Emblem of Order. The chance of luck and curse taking effect are both 0. Man. I mean, Sylph Gloves, the +1 revive is cool. We're clearly going to heaven with this build. Either that or we could turn to the dark side. We are +1, so we'd have to have a lot of evil interactions. I'm not sure what shops are available, but we do have plenty of souls, right? So that is an option. I don't like the Emblem of Order. It's an accessory anyways. Can't take our accessory off. I mean, the oven mitts are still useful to us right now, but will they be in the future? I mean, all it's going to take is a new weapon, right? A new two-handed weapon, and we're kind of off of fire damage for now. I'll go with the Devil Charm, and we'll see if we can turn this thing into something evil. So Echo Shard, so 5 souls, 21 souls, and 25 souls. Yikes. Yeah, I don't think it's feasible here, folks. I just don't think. We're at floor 5. We need a bunch more evil interactions. So yeah, we're moving on. I was hoping to get like 3 cheap ones. You know what I'm saying? Alright, Dex and Intelligence here. I'm going to stock my souls for now. And we got the enchanted bookcases that throw books at you. But of course they do. We have epic weapons here. This could be our breakthrough moment. Alright, what do we have? We have the Reaper's Toll. Spawn a blood charge pickup that grants blood rush every 10 seconds. 100% or plus 100% critical hit chance. Okay, Shadow Dagger. We have the Potent Soul Thief Dagger. Weapon gains plus 10% critical hit damage per soul you have. Wow. Okay. And we got a very good crit chance, but it is only one-handed, right? So we need something two-handed. So that's the Reaper's Toll or the Zweihander, which scales S with strength. Hits up to 2 times. Each point of strength adds plus 10 top-end slashing damage to this weapon. I mean, my goodness, they're both kind of underwhelming, aren't they? We have 5 points of strength. I think the Zweihander probably scales a little bit better long term. Right? So let's get this on. Let's throw... Let's get rid of this. And let's just see how it does as a secondary weapon here. Not ideal. Really not. Yeah, it's just not good. I mean, it's certainly not better. So let's just put it on the shelf. All kinds of underwhelming rewards here in this one so far. But we do secure a level up. Let's see where this leads. Mana Beacon, Ignition Burst, Inspiring Presence. Companion damage. Explosion damage inflicts burn, and burn damage dealt additionally is based on explosion infliction damage. I mean, that's cool, but we don't have any power to really maximize on that. Beef, Keen Mind. I mean, do we go Keen Mind and just lose all of our equip load capacity? Your companions grant no stats, but you can have more. I can't back out. I guess I gotta go Keen Mind. Could always Obsidian dice it, but let's just take a peek. Yeah, yikes, man. This run is just really goofy so far. Yeah, so now we are over encumbered by a lot. Alright, let's see. This fellow here. Ancient combat techniques. So might is, I believe that's weapon damage. This is attack speed. Precision is critical hit. Let's do might. Up, left, down. Up, left, down. We got a mess on our hands here. Right, down, left, up. Right, down, left, up. Right, left, left, right, left. Alright. Let's secure it. Teach me your combat techniques. 25% increased damage with non-crits. Yeah, that's very strong. Alright, so we have to put on the muscle charm here. Let's do that over melee damage. Get back to good. Alright, flask refill or golden chest. We're going to re-roll this. Bombs or a key. Let's go with the bombs. alchemy stash or a tavern. Let's pop into the tavern here. Got a little bit of gold, I suppose. Repair powder does nothing for us. Don't need the nurse. How about the dryad? Could get a divine branch for our flame burge as well. Got dice guy over here again. Don't really need him. Let's re-roll it again. Alright, here's the dryad. And we get bomb guy as well. Yes, green blossom. Give me that. Bomb guy. What's up, bomb guy? Alright, let's see how we doing. Could use a few units of beer. Increase damage over time, which is of course fire. I'm going beer, just let's go straight attack damage. Alright, feeling all boozed up. Magic weapon. Yes, this is actually what we need, surprisingly. Alright, you got me. Alright, let's get something good here. What do you say, game? We get the Hydra Wand. Okay? So it does do fire damage. Alright. Okay, so that is actually something useful. Amazing, right? So let's throw that on. Except for it's one-handed. So Titan Ring, right? Let's take the Titan Ring off for now, I suppose. Firebird Charm, it works with it. Do we want the Energy Charm or the Brawler Charm? I think the Brawler Charm is less useful. Alright, giant treasure chest, but of course we used our last key, didn't we? I wonder if I can bomb this. I'm going to try to bomb it. Alright, Hydra Wand. Let's see what you got. Okay, so I've got to read the properties of the weapon a little bit better, I think. It does blow up. You get a key. Unfortunately, you probably sack like a legendary item in there. Man, it's so tough to turn down. Twilight Branch. Okay, so we're getting... Okay, got it. The Hydra's coming out periodically during battle. So let's enchant it. A precise, that is critical hit chance. Got it. Okay, boots or guaranteed melee weapon. Let's go with the melee weapon. Book Golem, you're not going to like our fire attacks too much, buddy. In fact, he gets a hit on us. Alright, he goes down, but he tries to take us with him, and frankly, he almost did. Alright, we have a legendary here, and it is a legendary weapon. The Sniper's Necro Sword. Scales SSS. Grants a doppelganger companion. Look at that damage. It is two-handed. Okay. Alright, so I've never used the Necro Sword before, so I'm very excited about that, of course. And it's time to, I guess, rid ourselves of the energy charm. Obviously taking that. Don't need the Doomerang. Ah, cool. A little doppelganger there. Tremendous. Alright, so this actually might save the run, because look at that damage. Well, actually, look at the doppelganger's damage, I should say. Alright. Well, we're in on it. Regardless, I mean, that's like we're forced into it, right? Now we just need a better overall supporting kit, don't we? I would say that we do. In fact, this Firebird Charm can be taken off, because that is not a fire weapon. But what are we going to do? Let me think about this for a second. Do we just say goodbye to our squirrel companion here? Yeah. See a squirrel. Alright, floor 7. This thing is just a more impressive weapon, period. So why am I attacking faster? Plus 25% chance for weapon attacks to repeat. Got it. Alright, random dice. Alright, let's see how this thing does. And I'm in the market for a new set of gloves, for sure. And the doppelganger is just wreaking havoc. Pretty darn cool. The damage leaves a lot to be desired, though. My goodness. Alright, now that our Titan ring's attuned, hopefully... So we have the beef here. I'm hoping to obsidian dice. The keen mind or whatever it's called. Just don't know how well it's going to serve us, ultimately. Range weapon or dex and intelligence. We don't have any obsidian dice, though, of course. Alright, Necro Sword's pretty cool. I'm digging it. Bombs. Could also re-roll this. Let's re-roll it. Petrified Heart or a Meat Shank. Petrified Heart is the obvious choice here. Especially given the traits that we have, right? Hard to turn those down, though. My goodness. That was a pretty good draw. Alright, get a much-needed heart there. Pawn shop. Yeah, we need a pawn shop. Alright, bud. Barbed wire staff, take it. Flameburge, you were a really good weapon for a while. Zweihander, see Hydra wand. I'm gonna sell it. Firebird charm, gonna sell it. Devil charm, gonna sell it. We're not going evil. Ember ring, we're just off of fire damage. We just are. Do a little spring cleaning. Alright, let's roll. Intelligence up. And I think you have to take this, right? Got to get our level maxed out anyways. Blacksmith to upgrade. What are we at? We're at level 0 with this. Yeah, then we certainly need... some blacksmith attention. Alright, looking good. Looking good. Doing some decent damage now. Alright, let's go with the lollipop. Alright, range weapon or set item. But not so fast. X marks the spot. Lich Robe, +1 revive. Unrevive grants Revenant. I mean, we'll take it. You could certainly argue it's better than +1 stamina. Alright, let's roll this. Boots or magic weapon. I mean, we could use a pair of boots, for sure. Alright, Ice Dragon going down. Yeah, I don't know about that Ice Dragon. Alright, down goes the Ice Dragon. He tries to take us with him yet again here. But we managed to prevail. And, yeah. Alright, what do we have? The Wander Boots, +2 stamina. That's very good. Emblem of Balance. Pharaoh Mask. Obviously, we take the Wander Boots here. Now it becomes a matter of how do we get them on? And the key is going to be an Obsidian Dice, of course. So yeah, we have to get our trait re-rolled. I was kind of forced into Keen Mind. I mean, not forced into it, but yeah, I don't know. Gain a favor, yeah. Let's go with the heart. Random dice, yes. Hopefully obsidian dice. Let's go. Just be generous, game. Come on. We're about to do something with this run here. Just need a little bit of support. You gave me the Necro Sword. I do appreciate that. Obsidian dice. Just absolutely beautiful. Alright, so let's get this done right away. Keen Mind. Just give me something decent. Brawler. I think that's okay. Yeah. That's just fine. Alright, so now we're hitting for much better. And we can actually get on our Wander Boots as well. Yeah, that was much needed. We just needed it. No bombs, unfortunately, for X marks the spot. Let's go with the lolly. Super Chicken got me there. Alright, level up. Let's get something that works for us here. None of this intuition stuff. Spell Echo, Ignition Burst. Let's roll it. Precision, Shock Aura, Inspiring Presence. Plus 10 power per companion. Shock Aura. Precision. I'm going to re-roll it again. Ancestral Aid. Patience, Burn Aura. 2 Ancestral Spirit Companions. 10% increased melee attack speed. I'm gonna roll it again. Alacrity. Yes. Absolutely. Alright. Mimic Room. Yeah, we're going with the Mimic Room here. Let's be good. Cobalt Shield. We have the Party Hat. Per stack of tipsiness. Okay. So that actually has some utility. It's kind of funny. Bicento. We have the Demon Machine. Explosion damage, excuse me. Let's just see. Give this a little gander. Yeah. Kind of like that. Alright, Pawn Chop. Yeah, Pawn Chop. Alright, so, Bicento. See ya. Demon Machine. Definitely a cool looking bow. Harlequin costume, I think we can move off of that. Cap and Bells. Do we like that? I kind of like it if my tipsiness completely runs out, right? So I think we can hold on to it just for now. Obsidian chest. We'll go with the cake, because we're not even maxed out on level. Not even really close, it feels like. Bombs or a lolly. Go with the lolly, obviously. Shop or gold. Well, we don't have any bombs. Alchemy stash. Mage stash. No bombs. Random tome. I have a fire-specific trait in my kit here that we can offload. Earn luck. Each point of dex. Yeah, elemental focus. This isn't doing elemental damage. It's doing necrotic, which I don't think is... I don't think that's... Otherwise, yeah, combustion here. Let's get rid of combustion. We're not doing fire damage, you know? Alright, blacksmith. Random resin. Big soul. Could certainly go with the big soul here. This is, it's going to be one of those grindy runs, folks. I just feel it. Like, I've got to focus up here. Make sure I'm making the right moves. Candy for intelligence. Melee weapon or boots. Helmet or companion. Let's go with the companion. Got the Cerberus here. Let's see how long he can last. Or maybe we can last. Got a few revs. And I've got Revenant as well, right? Which would be a beneficial status effect if we do happen to die. Alright, staying alive here. Let's go. Just like that disco song, right? In fact, cue the disco. Let's go. Alright, let's get a very impactful companion here. Let's go. Alright, we have the T-Bone Steak. 14% melee critical hit chance. That's pretty darn good. Especially if it's amplified. Shock stacks and then Lost Wood. Lucky hit chance. Yeah, we're going with the T-Bone Steak for sure. Let's get out our little Tiger Cub. 20% increased stats. Got it. I mean, we'll take it. Alright, where's the morality at? We're at +2. Leaning good. Let's go to the Law Shop. We have the Order Charm. How lawful you are. 10% increased damage. Quasar Pendant. Money back. 1.4% increased damage per gold you have. Yeah. We're gonna do that for sure. Order Charm, is it worth the souls here? I think it is. It's 20, but I think it is. We are struggling. Yeah, we just can't quite take the muscle charm off. Let's offload the energy charm, but yeah, that ups our damage. We need it. Alright, so this is floor 9. There is a guaranteed tavern on this floor. So it would be a shame to top up here and then, you know, run into that. So let's just try to be good here. Actually, let me take this off. Does it do anything? Yeah, it doesn't. Okay. Cursed Shrine. Yes. Sometimes you can get pretty good things from the Cursed Shrine here. In fact, most of the time you get pretty good stuff from it. Darn, no bombs, man. Radiant damage. We have increased stats granted by companions. That's pretty darn good. Yes. So now we have a 41.25% chance for attacks to repeat. That's pretty cool. I like that. +1 key. We'll take it. Epic weapons. We'll certainly pop in here and take a gander. Poison Incinerator. We have the lucky Molnir. Okay, so that is lightning damage. Scales S with intelligence and strength. Blast Bark. Yeah, obviously we're going with this as our secondary. Okay, so does this work with Elemental Focus? It sure does. So is this actually the better selection? I mean, we don't get the companion. I think it's worth messing around with. Let's go with the bombs. Yes. Look at that damage. Oh, we got to get our tipsiness back up as well. Random potion or a candy? Let's go with the candy. It's only one-handed, though. Interesting. So even though it's only one-handed, without the crushing hits, it's still doing a ton of damage. Interesting. Okay, we have gold and we have a resin. Gold is good for us because we have the piggy bank, right? Alright. Let's not get caught up here. I like the effect of that Molnir. Alright, tavern. Yes. Okay, so. Alright, so let's sip for the taste here. And then I'm going to... Let's see, so this is lucky. That's critical hit chance. We need the nurse pretty desperately. Yes, thank you, nurse. Appreciate ya. And then beers, you bet. I think we can get rid of the cap and bells. We're kind of off that. Especially with this giving us more damage, right? Energy charm, I just don't see a realm that we go back to that. Basically what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to load up on some beers. Alright, feeling good about this now. Do we need to re-roll this for anything? There's Dice Guy. We could actually use... Yeah, we need another lawful interaction. Or a good interaction. So we're going to have to re-roll here until we get... Yeah, we need several more good interactions, which is not good. So I'm going to have to spend all of my damage bonus here, it kind of feels like. Alright, here's the Dryad. Which doesn't, because we already used it, right? Yeah, of course. Alright, well, I guess we're going to have to... I mean, there's the Cleric. Let's see if we can get the Cleric. Then I might have to go... Yeah, here's the Cleric. We could actually use that. We have one more curse on us. No, I already bought one from you, pal. Alright, the curse has been repaired up, fixed up, looking good. Question now is... So we're at +3/+3, and basically we have the rest of this floor to kind of get it rectified, and then whatever happens on floor 10. And then I suppose the 11th floor as well. Yeah, I think we'll roll the dice with this. We'll be alright. So, Mage Stash. Let's do this, given we have super high intelligence. Who knows? Maybe we get something crazy. You got the flying pig chasing around the meaty boys. It's funny to me. Hard to determine which weapon is truly better. Bombardment Tome. Alright, we are nice and boozed up here. Let's move on. A lolly. Yeah, I want to say the Necro Sword is just a bit better. Poison Aura, Corrosive Magic, Necrotic and Poison damage from you and your companions inflict Fragility and a stack of Armor break. And Fragility is a debuff that makes a target take 50% more damage over time. I mean, that works really well with our current sword, doesn't it? Not to mention, the armor break effect is very nice for tanky enemies. Alright, charm or ranged weapon. Let's roll it. Body armor or random companion. Don't need a companion. Body armor. could present some good survivability, right? Otherwise, be looking for gloves. Let's go with the body armor. Alright, King Ooze. I haven't fought you in a while, man. You're just a gimmicky dude, King Ooze. You know that? You're just kind of gimmicky, man. Well, the shield takes a hit, but that's quite okay. That'll just regenerate right on back. Alright, so this goofy run continues here, folks. On to floor 10. Let's go. Alright, we have the Princess Dress. 100% increased effect of Charm. Snowflake Ring. That's cold damage. Battle Robe, +1 armor, +2 mana. Magitech Boots. I mean, the Battle Robe is the best selection here for sure. Do we use it over the Lich Robe, though? I think the +1 armor is decent, and then we can always throw the Lich Robe on, right? I think I'll throw down a single beer. We'll keep the Cobalt Shield. And let's go to the next floor here. Be nice to find a pawn shop on floor 10. Get that cash money back up, right? Alright, bombs or intelligence? Intelligence is obviously the choice here. We're not even max level. Yeah, Armor Break is really nice. I guess I haven't really used Armor Break too often. But it's nice. Gold chest. We'll take this. I don't think I want to use my key for a gold chest. So let's blow it up. Get another key there. Very nice. Alright, event room. You bet. What do we have here? Feed me souls. 5 souls allows exchanging a trait for a new one. Cannot be cancelled. So an obsidian dice for 5 souls. Just want to see something here quick. So elemental damage is fire, cold, lightning, poison, and nature. Yep. I'm gonna do it. And what do we get? Okay, so we get a select. Got it. I thought it was going to be like using a tome, right? Elemental balance, burn aura, and poison aura. So poison aura with necrotic magic, right? So that actually does go good with what we have here. So let's go with poison aura, but boy, are we getting a lot of auras in this one. But we're going to... yeah. So we're going to have a little barrier of armor break around us. I like that quite a bit, actually. Alright, cool. Very cool. We'll take it. Didn't see this build going in this direction at all, but, you know, that is the glory of TinyRogues here, folks. Alright, so we do lose our block there. Lots of stuff happening in this room here. Meaty boys. You got the spinny laser dudes. You got big explosions. Power potion. Yeah, we'll take that. Soul shop. Or a big soul. Let's go with the big soul. Alright, blacksmith to repair armor, upgrade weapons. Unless it's the legendary blacksmith, it's not going to do us much good. I think we can get probably more benefit out of the alchemy stash. Bust that armor up. My goodness, man. Alright, we have the rainbow potion, which gives us luck. Okay, Inferno and Berserker. Alright, Cursed Lollipop. I think we gotta take this, right? Lapis Bracelet. Plus 1% critical hit multiplier. I mean, I can't take off my Titan Ring. Let's stay nice and tipsy here. Candy for intelligence. Alright, level up. So we do get our final level up here. Mage Blood. Potion effects are permanent. Very nice. Yeah, we take that. Especially because we're all potioned up here. And we get the crappy Amazon Spear. Okay. How about a pawn shop? I'd really love to secure more gold to go with our little piggy bank guy here, but doesn't look like we're going to really get it, does it? We get the Unholy Bible. One final rest. Alright, so, I mean, I think overall we're sitting okay. I need to save my souls. So here we go. Death. You are the one that in fact needs to die. Look at that armor break just work on the boss, huh? Definitely have become a fan of armor break. It's really useful on bosses, man. My goodness. Yeah, I got tagged a few times against death. Defeat death while having at least 50 intelligence. Very nice. I have 50 intelligence? Seriously? Exactly 50 intelligence. Wow. Okay, so Kimono, plus 2 stamina. It's definitely an interesting consideration here. We have the Fire Fist Gauntlets, plus 60 to 140 fire damage to melee attacks, which we could make use of. Surgical Mask. Each point of intelligence grants 2.5% increased effects of debuffs inflicted by you. I mean, that has an interesting kind of feel as well. Were we encumbered that whole time? Might have been. I think we probably were. Actually, no. Only if we use one-handed. Okay, so we have a choice. Do we go Kimono? Fire Fist Gauntlets. I mean, what do we have that still kind of supports fire, right? Not really anything. But if I go Kimono, it kind of feels like I gotta go Kimono here, doesn't it? Kimono's 20, Battle Robe is 40. My goodness, 40. I've got to go Kimono. I have to. Alright, so now we have to choose. Where are we going? We're at 3 and 3. You can get a law shop or... Actually, I haven't... I don't recall seeing a law shop in the Shadow Plains. So I think we got to go High Heavens with this and hope that we get a good shop, essentially. So let's go. This is just getting more and more sketchy, precarious. I don't know if we got lucky, just played bad, very unlucky, I mean, this game was just dishing out intelligence right away, right? That's just what it was doing. So I've got to get on my dodge. I have a bunch of stamina to do so. And I guess I kind of asked for it, right? The way I set everything up was to have a high stamina build, so didn't necessarily see this type of build happening, but let's hope we can take it all the way, because I think this would be a fun one to see if we can get across the finish line. But of course, we're going to have to get to floor 12 first, and the morality factor just didn't really work out in our favor. Now, if we can somehow get a good shop, we're definitely all in on that. It doesn't even matter what the other reward is, of course. Alright, mana potion. Random resin. I might be able to get that, like, arcane resin that would make my weapon a magic draining weapon, maybe. It's like the fairy pine resin or something. Is this it? Crystal pine resin. No, that's cold infusion. Alright, we'll do it. Random resin. Let's see if we can get the one that gives us a magic draining weapon. Could certainly use that. Maple pine, so nature damage. Okay. Plus 15 equip load. Absolutely. We're taking this. One final rest, yeah. So the run's gonna end here due to morality, unfortunately. But what do you do? Tune items, gain favor. Obviously have to take a heart here. 1 revive, 6 stamina. How's the tipsiness looking? Drink a beer. We're not going with like Revenant or anything like that. I don't think so. This is, of course, just Bahamut, who we have certainly fought before. So might as well fully recover as well, since the road ends here. Alright, let's go. Guaranteed rare item or guaranteed charm. Guess let's go with the charm. Break that armor. Yeah, armor break is cool. Huge fan. Alright, where you at, Bahamut? Probably somewhere shooting stardust at me. Alright, we will be cleansing your impurity here, Bahamut. Alright, form 1 down. Oh, come on. Alright, Bahamut, your days are numbered here, pal. They just are. I think you know it. I think we know it. I think everybody knows it. It's the worst kept secret on the planet, on this plane of existence, on this side of heaven here, my friend. So we'll see you later. Alright, we get the evasion charm. I like that. Mono gloves. Well, we'll take the evasion charm, I suppose. Alright, so we are going to be rejected here at the pearly gates, unfortunately. And it's kind of sad that the run has to end this way. Would have liked to seen how I could fare in the high heavens with this build. This really goofy build. But we just didn't get the morality requirements, right? I tried. I think we had, what, one good shop? And what did I make? Like 2 purchases there? We didn't have, like, we started with -1 alignment, so that worked against us, but... No, overall, you can't take every single run to the 12th floor here, folks. And at the end of the day, we still did prevail, right? We still prevailed. We still took out Bahamut. And we still, you know, officially ended the run. Just sometimes you get, you know, stuck with morality, right? And that's what happened here. So let's kind of wrap up here. We see the Jester in the win column here. So we do have the monk left, kind of as a character that I'm looking at using here. And then obviously the alchemist too. I'll probably do an alchemist run next. I'm thinking an alchemist run. Really interested to see what this transmutation guild does for you. Really kind of interested in that. So you can expect to see that in the next, I don't know, 4 or 5 days or so here on the channel. If you are enjoying the content, please consider becoming a subscriber and helping out a new channel like mine. Join the community, right? I've got all kinds of content coming out. I don't know if, you know, daily uploads is something that you would enjoy, but that's pretty much what you can expect on this channel. I upload mostly every day. There are rare occurrences where that doesn't happen due to, you know, workload in real life, but I try to get something out every single day. So if that does interest you, consider joining up. Would really appreciate it. And then beyond that, do like the video as well if you think I do a good job here and provide you good production quality, right? That's a small way to just show a little bit of support. And beyond that, folks, I just really appreciate your viewership. So thank you so much. I'm gonna get on out of here. Jester run is down. I think there's a lot of potential with the Jester. Look for the alchemist next up, and we'll kind of go from there. So with that said, folks, I'll be catching you in the next video. Thanks a lot.